Yeah, my name's Gabe Zolna. I just caught a little bit of Fox News. Judge Andrew Napolitano was on as a guest, and he was there to try to explain what just happened with the Supreme Court's most recent decision. The Supreme Court struck down certain aspects of DOMA, saying that it was unconstitutional. DOMA is a Defense of Marriage Act that was originally put in place by Billy Bob Clinton. Yeah. Anyway, Billy was, he was against gay marriage back then, but I guess now he's okay for it. But in either case, this isn't about Billy Bob Clinton. The way Andrew Napolitano explained it is that let's say that a gay couple get married in a state that permits them to get married and recognizes them as being husband and wife, or man and woman, or whatever, man and man, or woman and woman, and the state provides them with all of the local state benefits as well as all the federal benefits that would be applied to a married couple. Now, if that couple moved from a state that didn't recognize gay marriage, and he used Texas as an example, but he wasn't singling out Texas. He said, let's assume that Texas is where they decide to move. Then what would happen is that that couple would not be entitled to any of the benefits that the state might bestow on married couples. At the same time, they would still be able to derive the benefits that a federal system offered. For example, their IRS tax returns they could file as a couple. Pretty screwed up, isn't it? You know? I mean, they really make this thing complicated. But that's what happens when we've got a homosexual president. You know, he's steering the country in that direction. Personally, I don't care. I could care less about gays or lesbians. You know, I'm not one of them. I have no interest in being one of them, and I have no interest in what they have interest in. So how's that sound? But I just think it's wrong when the minority end up imposing their will on the majority. And the same thing really applies for blacks or African Americans. They comprise of 13% of the population, yet they dictate what's really going on. And that's because, again, we have a half-black, not African American, a Muslim, Arab in the White House, who, by the way, according to everything else on the web, he's also homosexual. You wonder how Michelle LaBelle deals with all of this, huh? Yeah, but listen, she knew what she was getting into when Reverend Wright consummated this little deal. You know, it was from the Down Under Club or the Down Low Club, whatever club, you know, to give these homosexual, black, affluent men some level of being, appeared to be legitimate. But they're really not. Anyway, so DOMA is going down the poop chute. You know who put it into law to begin with? Billy Bob Clinton. Yeah, that's when he was for marriage between a man and a woman. Now, who knows, you know? His wife is supposed to be coming out of the closet, and who knows? The whole thing is nuts. This country is totally screwed. That's what I think. What do you think?